Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ridden. I'm Frostclaw, but you can call me Frosty, Stormy, or Seth, but you probably already know this because this isn't the first episode of this game, series, whatever. So, you already know all this. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for watching, and let's get back into the game. I don't know why I saluted. Thank you, have fun. Hi. Let's start, just get me out of here. Thanks. Okay, this place is a bit bigger. Let's check this side path before moving on. Pedestal, but nothing on it. Pedestal with, woohoo! A light on it. Very nice light. Whoa. Hello. Ooh, I like this aesthetic a lot. Alright, I'll check that out in a bit. Got so many areas to look at right now. Okay, so this gate probably leads to the house. Oh, there's this way too. Whoa. So many places to go. So many things to see. Let's check up here. I like to check the non-gated off areas first. Okay, this also is a gate. Let's open that. Ooh. The Lion. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, it's a sun disk, a sun map, a sun dial. It's basically for telling the time of day, because the shadow, it's a sun clock. The shadow is like the hands on the clock. What's this? Ooh. This is obviously a kid's hideout. That's cool. You're a little creepy. There's one thing that I miss in the estate. It is a beautiful home, but it is too quiet. When I was in town, a child approached and hugged my legs. This startled me and caused me to stagger, but when it ran away, I was not furious. Instead, I felt a little warm inside. I shall tell Miss Nellie to fetch some kids from town. This will be marvelous, and I will show them my inventions. P.S. I can't seem to find my wallet. Ask Miss Nellie about this. This guy sounds like Gru or something. Fetch some kids from town. Make him feel better. That's great. How interesting. We've got some sort of eccentric madman here. Alright. Let's keep going.
Marie, the gate here is locked. But I know the combination.
Oh, yeah?
And you must solve 3 riddles to get it.
Oh, come on, Nora. I'm trying to help my sister. Alright.
3 riddles. The kids hid the numbers all around the garden. See if you can find them.
Well, that looks like a 4.
Now, the first riddle. Hope you're ready.
Shoot.
I can go far and fast, but I always come back down.
The swing. It's a 4. Kaboom.
Well done. But I found it way faster than you did. Can you guess this
How
one?
could you possibly have found it faster?
I show the time, but I only
The sun
work
clock. Yep.
during the day.
I got you. I got you. Was it over here or up there? I think it was up there. Yeah. This is just the empty pedestal. I didn't notice a number on the sundial. That's clever. So we've got a 4 for the swing. Here's our... Oh, that was not there before.
You're pretty good at this.
2.
On to the last riddle, and no cheating, miss.
I'm not cheating. How do I cheat?
I sit on a hill. I am made of wood, but I'm not a tree.
I sit on a hill. I'm made of wood, but I'm not a tree. Is it this treehouse thing? Aha! And guard! Hiya! I sit on a hill. I'm made of wood, but I'm not a tree. A bench? You sit on a bench. Well, a bench isn't necessarily on a hill. Sit on a hill. Made of wood, but I'm not a tree. What sits on a hill and is made of wood? I don't know. Let's check what's over here. Maybe it's over here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this is the lion. The other one was it a hawk or an eagle or something? Oh, look, a doll. What's this? Aha! Love that. Alright, let's solve this in the meantime. I'm apparently good at these, so... Oh, I just screwed that up. Boom! Hell yeah! That's probably insanely easy, but I'm super proud of how well I'm doing because I suck at those kinds of puzzles.
Congratulations on finding the second puzzle box, kids. There are 3 things that a child needs: food, books, and a
And a
treehouse.
tree house, of course.
Naturally, I had to make some adjustments to the garden when you moved in.
That's nice.
Miss Nellie was furious. "It's dangerous," she said. I think she's jealous and that she too wants to climb the trees, but is too stubborn to admit it.
What a strange man.
P-
Oh. P.S. what? No, wait.
Congratulations
gotta
on
listen to
finding
the whole
second
damn thing
puzzle
again.
box, kids. There are 3 things that a child needs: food, books, and a treehouse. Naturally, I had to make some adjustments to the garden when you moved in. Miss Nellie was furious. "It's dangerous," she said. I think she's jealous and that she too wants to climb the trees, but is too stubborn to admit it.
P.S.
P.S. Tell her I wrote that.
Nice. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now for that puzzle. You sit on a hill. I'm made of wood. I sit on a hill, but I sit on a hill. I'm made of wood, but I'm not a tree. What's made of wood and sits on a hill? I'm really thinking bench. Like, it's got to be a bench. Because you sit on a bench. But that's not necessarily on a hill. I'm also willing to bet that they're kind of spread out a bit. So I don't imagine it'll be here where the others are. This is the lion. The lion sits on a hill. I don't think it's made of wood, though. I think it's made of stone. There's a bench. There's a bench, no numbers. There's another bench, no numbers. I sit on a hill. I'm made of wood, but I'm not a tree. Bench? No. I don't know. Well, gosh darn, I do not know. So we got 4 and 2. Any ideas? Is this fairly obvious to everyone but me? Just running in circles. Okay, think. Whoa, what was that? Why does it rubber band back to wherever it autosaves? It's gotta be a bench, one of the lion, or one of the tree houses. I bet it's not the tree house or the puzzle. Well, maybe it could be. I bet those are totally separate things. Let's check again. Okay. Sit on a hill, but I'm not a tree. Made of wood, but I'm not a tree. Why does this sound like a song that I'm starting here? What the heck? The lions are made of stone, not wood, so that doesn't make sense. God damn it, why am I so stuck? This should be easy, we just started the game. Here's another bench, no numbers. I really don't know. This probably shouldn't be this hard. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. What sits on a hill? A lot of things? Anything? I don't know. What needs to be high up? Windmills? Okay. Hint. A real hint. I found something that is made of a tree and is placed on a hill. What could that be? I should search the garden for it. That did not help at all, but I don't want to take another hint because they're going to get increasingly obvious. It made of a tree, so it's got to be a tree house. I already checked one. Let's go check the other again. It's got to be this tree house, right? Alright, scan it very carefully. Oh, what the? I saw the magnifying glass symbol. Oh, there it is, a 7. Hell yeah.
You found all of them. Now get back to the gate and let's find your sister.
So it's a 4, a 2, and a 7. Was there only 3? I didn't check how many numbers were on the gate. I just listened to her riddle. Okay, so other than that, that wasn't too bad. It was the treehouse in the end, I just didn't look carefully enough. I find it interesting that she seems to acknowledge that we urgently want to find our sister, but she also just wants to play around with us and... Wait, no, it's 4, 2, 7. No? 4, 2, 7. No, this is correct. But they're not 4... What? What? Was the swing set not a 4? It's a 5,
See?
damn it.
That didn't take long at all. Now let's get up to the house. I'll fly ahead.
Fly? Is she just floating around? Is she like a ghost? Alright. Hit me with the puzzle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go speed run. Oops, I'm not paying attention. I lapse out so fast. What the heck? Run it by me again. Do. Okay, not so bad. I don't know why my focus just lapses so fast. Alright. Awesome. Ooh, what is that? It's a knife. Lovely. I have a knife now. That's good to know. Can I jump that? I cannot. Okay, cool. So, I gotta find another way around, perhaps? Wait, can I jump it? Hiya! No. Where's the path around? This is not one. What? Oh, can I cut through this with the knife? No?
They are stuck together.
Oh, I have to put these. So slow. Come on, I could carry several of these easily. I'm probably also quite a bit stronger than this young girl, so should not judge her too unfairly. Ooh, what's this? 12th of March, 1985, I think. How did I end up here? I crawled through the small tunnel and then I heard that sound, but at least I'm still here. I'm going to have a quick look around and then find a way back to the lodge. Continued. I walk as far as I can in all directions and something keeps bringing me back to this spot. I sense that there's someone else here, somewhere. Nora?
That was the last trace ever seen of him.
Oh.
He must have somehow gotten into the garden and then just disappeared.
Well, that's not remotely foreboding or bad for our prospects. Damn, that could have been a cool sentence and I screwed that up. Whoa.
Friend, but she did seem keen on finding Sophia, and I could use all the help I could get. While climbing up the stairs, I was sure it was all just a dream.
I wouldn't entirely blame you. Okay, we got another gate. Whoop. I did not mean to do that. The mouse gets kind of sluggish during movement like that. Okay. This one's a bit harder. Okay, that looks pretty good. I see it. There were a few snakes, like, coiled around. Is that right? No, that doesn't look right. Maybe that might be right. I like the chill vibe of this game. Like, it's a pseudo-horror game, or supposedly. I guess that'll come later, but it seems fairly calm. I like the voice actress. I'm super focused right now. Nah, I think I might have messed up one of the other ones. Yeah, this isn't right. Oh, this might be better. No? This just is not lining up to me. Here we go. That's right. Okay, so my bad, I had that wrong. Now I should be able to get this right. Funny, I did way better on the other puzzles than this one. God damn it, why am I struggling with this so much? This doesn't line up. I'm so confused. There isn't anywhere that this last ring lines up with the second to last one. What? That didn't line up at all. The lines were all cut. I didn't like that. That didn't line up at all. No wonder it was so hard. People are wondering about the stone pieces in the lower garden. They seem quite interesting, but they are not. I found them on a trip to Northern Europe and noticed that they seemed to glow. I knew that they must tap the energy from the magnetic field surrounding the Earth. I had to take them to the lower garden since I had seen the same mysterious energy there. One night in the lower garden I saw small flickering green lights by the water and heard a buzzing sound. This must be the magnetic field, I thought. Sadly, the stone pieces did not work when they arrived here. They did nothing, and I was greatly disappointed in them. Perhaps those construction workers did something to the pieces. I knew that we shouldn't have hired them. That doesn't sound like a thing an intelligent person does. They're just like, hey, this seems like a weird rock that's doing weird things that don't make any sense. Let's take it home to put it with my other weird rocks that do weird things that don't make any sense.
There you are.
Yep, here I
It
am.
was a bit more difficult to see from up here than I thought.
Why's that?
You should go up to the attic. There is something important up there.
Ooh.
I'm sure it'll help us find her.
A house.
Or was I supposed to stay away from there?
That's not very reassuring,
Let's see
Nora.
what's up there.
Well, we got a broken gate, and we got the house. Ooh, there's light in the house.
That's odd. I'll be up there in a minute.
What? Why? Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, I do not trust Nora. Ghosts are not trustworthy. But she says go into attic of house, and I have no other place to go, so I go into attic of house. Why am I talking like this? I have no idea. Oh. This looks neat. Let's do it! Yeah! Anticlimactic, but cool. This is gonna be interesting. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop us there. Thank you all so much for watching this. Well, this is probably gonna be 3 episodes of Lake Ridden. Well, this will only be in one of the episodes, in the 3rd one. So, like, thank you for watching this episode, and I'm assuming the 2 preceding episodes if you're watching episode 3. You catch that? Just thank you in general. Where the heck are my rings? Whoops. Thank you for watching. Now I'm off my game. Blah, blah, blah. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you did not like this video, make sure to leave me a comment in the comments down below, letting me know why. I'm always open to your constructive criticism and feedback. It's always appreciated. If you want to see more content like this and stay up to date on this series as every new episode comes out, make sure to hit the subscribe button somewhere around here and the bell button next to it to get notified every time I release a new video. And yeah, that'll be all for now. This game seems to be getting very interesting, and I'm excited to see where it leads. Interested to see where the horror starts to kick in. I swear I'm not a horror channel, but that's just becoming a common theme. Anyways, one last time, thank you guys all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video, but until then, bye-bye!